big burp or something, but it's not that one. But yeah, I think the moment we start identifying with, this might be my higher self too. The moment we start identifying with our experiences,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when we start putting limitations on all the other experiences that we could possibly be having.
Yeah.
Okay? Because for somebody who grew up, you know, being so-called rich, they they identify with those experiences of what it's supposed to be, you know, being rich.
Mm-hmm.
So they start identifying with the money, they start identifying with the clothes, they start identifying with all the things that come with having those tools, and they start packing it on themselves and
Mm-hmm.
saying that's me. But that's where limitations come in. That's just your experience, that's not you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have those experiences, you could use it as tools, but I think the moment when we start packing those things on us, oh, I'm a rich girl, or I'm a rich boy, or I'm a poor boy, I'm a poor girl, then we start packing those experiences onto us and it weighs us down.
So it's really letting go of the experiences. Oh, you know, what was that? What was that? Last night we were watching. Gosh, not watching. Come on now. It's a matter of accepting what we've gone through, and oh no, it was something that Ryan Cooper was talking about. This morning he did a little short little video, and he was talking about your healing should not your healing should be short,
Mm-hmm.
because he said when you think about it, it's not so much that, say for example, if if let's just say knowledge decided to go ahead and marry that girl. You know, depending on your level of vibration, you can be really upset about it and you can get all messed up about it. But if you're in high vibrations, you'd be like, yeah,
Yeah, I already realized that's his experience.
yeah. But just looking at anything, something that we experience that we think is awful, and if we really get emotional about it, that's just an indication. It's not so much of the experience, it's an indication of where we are energetically, where
Mm-hmm.
we're vibrating.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're vibrating low, you're gonna wallow in it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you vibrate high, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, nah, move on to the next thing.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what they mean when they say high vibrational and low vibrational.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you think of something that's packed and heavy, it has a lot of weight, so automatically it's going to be lower
Mm-hmm.
than something that is light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When you're light, you can float at a higher level than something that's heavy. So being in low vibration is having a lot of experiences packed onto you, and you identifying with those experiences. Because when you think of something that's low vibrational, you're literally putting yourself in it. Fear.
Mm-hmm.
You're packing all those things onto you. What can possibly happen, you know? And all of those things you're identifying with and you're holding tight to it. And that's a lot of weight.
Mm. So the key is to let go of that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight. Anger, that's a lot of weight. Grief, that's a lot of weight. All those things that they consider low vibrational, they're heavy. This is why they're low, because they're heavy. They can't float.
Mm-mm.
It's too compact. So identifying with experiences makes you heavy. You have to find a way to use those experiences as a tool to allow you to propel forward, to push you forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a propellant.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the experiences are there for. It's not that we're supposed to be angry at the experience. It's not that we're supposed to be angry or feel a certain type of way about the people that provide us with the experience. If anything, we should have gratitude for the people that provide us the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a good or bad, however you want to put the experience.
Right.
Because it still can be used as a tool to propel you.
Mm-hmm.
to the next level. So it's really, and I could see why he said it's supposed to be quick, but that will come, the quickness of the healing comes in balanced thinking, or in balanced perception, or in higher perception, because the healing becomes a struggle when the perception is very limited. Because you can't see the whole picture. If you see the whole picture, then you can have that light, and then you have the light, and then you get light.
Yeah.
Not until you have that aha moment. That's why. But the perception needs to broaden for you to have that healing that you need. The healing is not going to take place in a narrow perspective at all.
Because you're not looking at the bigger picture. If you trying to look at the bigger picture through a narrow, if you're trying to look at the bigger picture through a keyhole, you missing out.
That is not a major key. Ooh-wee. So we got to let go of the experiences. I think this is the lesson. It's to let go of the experiences, not identify with the experiences. We are not the experiences. We are just here to be the experience of.
Yeah, and it's I guess that's the part of the ego that really tries to hold on, because if you say let go of the experience, you got some people that went through some really traumatic stuff. They were sexually abused as a child. True. And you want to tell me that that's not me?
No, you experienced it.
Yeah, you experienced it, but it's not identified as you.
No, it's not you. It's just something you experienced. Just like saying this cup of oh, I'm enjoying this cup of coffee. This coffee is good. It's not me.
All right.
I'm just experiencing this cup of coffee. You know, eventually it'll become a part of me. Right? Once I take it in, you know, and it goes in, it connects with my cells and things of that nature.
But even then, when you're taking it in, it's weighing down those cells.
But not even that. When it goes in, right? Part of it might be nutritious to the body. The body is going to take what it needs, and then what it doesn't need, it's going to let it out. Right?
So we got to take what we need from the experience and let the rest go.
And let it go. The experience came to shape you. The coffee came to give your body some nutrition. You got the nutrition, and all the other shit that's heavy and don't need, the body lets it go. So we got to do the same thing for the mind. We got to do the same thing for the spirit. The experiences that come in, take what we need to elevate. Whatever that experience is bringing us, we take it, we allow it to propel us and elevate us, and everything else that we no longer need, that weighs us down, let that shit go. Because when you really think about it, the experience is gone. It's gone. We just choose to relive it in our minds.
Wow.
Because we're holding on to the heaviness that doesn't serve us anymore. And we replay it. We replay it, replay it. Why? You already got what you need from it.
Wow, that hit really hard right there. Like, the experience is gone.
It's gone. It is finished. Until once you listen to a recording until you get the picture of the recording. Let's say you're learning a course. Your professor gave you this course. You got a quiz from the course, but it's an audio. You're gonna listen to the audio. You're gonna take notes from the audio, but you will continue to play that audio until you get through that course. But once you get past that course, you don't need that audio anymore. You already got the lessons you need from it. Why would you? It would be ludicrous for you to continue to replay it when you already got what you need from it. So that just goes to show we continue to replay these things in our mind that we already experienced, because we ain't learned. It's something we ain't learning from it. So we continue to replay it. And subconsciously, our spirit knows that it's supposed to teach us something. So it's going to keep replaying it until the conscious mind finally clicks. And so when you have that light, you get light. And you let go. And you sow.
You just rhyming now.
Listen, it is what it is.
Oh gosh.
But that's how that shit works. People will continue to replay and continue to rewind and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's like the subconscious is designed in a certain type of way.
Yeah, but it's actually, you know what? It's just occurred to me that the loop is not just the looping of the soul. It's a loop that is created in our own minds.
Mm-hmm.
Because we send ourselves down this road. Re- why relive? Why relive the pain? Why not learn from it? Is it just that it's not brought to our attention that we're supposed to learn from it, and we just
Some people are addicted to pain.
true?
Some people don't feel relevance without pain. Look at these people that cut themselves. What the hell are they doing that shit for? Why would you sit down there and cut yourself? Some people are addicted to pain. Some people like to relive pain. I guess it gives them some type of feeling of living. I don't know. I literally hear people say every now and again they want to experience some type of heartbreak so they could know that their heart still beat right. That's the type of stuff you're dealing with. So yeah, I mean, I guess after a while, infinity gets boring. And in order to appreciate, what's called goodness or what's called happiness or what's called sadness, I guess you need a polar opposite. So that either one of them can even exist, I guess.
Yeah, because both of them, and I think that's the thing we don't also realize is that when you're talking about polar opposites, is that they're always existing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because even though I may be considered a good person, I'm also a fucked up person. I'm one and the same.
Okay.
Because I can be fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
and I can be really good.
Mm-hmm. The choice is within you to see, what you about to do with it. Are you gonna stay balanced, or are you gonna tip to the left? What you gonna do? It's pretty interesting.
And I wonder if being balanced is. I wonder if balance is non-action. Because if you choose to take an action, and if we're putting labels on things, you decide to do something that's good or you decide to do something that's bad, you're going to the opposite spectrum of things, which would make you off balance.
Not necessarily. Look at that boy, The Good Place.
Which one?
What you mean, which one? The one that
The
ain't supposed to be?
cheating?
Yeah. Look at him. He never made any decisions. Look where he ended up.
Ah, so that's where the responsibility comes in, because if you have the ability to respond, you respond, but then you choosing to respond is your ability to stay balanced.
Yeah. How you respond.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the situation, but it's how you respond to the situation.
Okay.
That's where, you're able to, exhibit the balance.
Mm-hmm.
And we all have that within us. Like you said, we all have the good and the bad, But sometimes what can be considered good might be considered bad, and what might be considered bad might be considered good.
Yeah.
If somebody breaks in the house and they start attacking your daughter, is it wrong or is it bad for you to take that person out? See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Taking the person out, yes. Come on now, that's ooh. But if they're trying to break into your house literally and harm somebody that you love, would you just sit up there and let them do it? Like,
Yeah. Do the ends justify the means?
right? Just, oh my God, oh, let me pray that you don't do it. What are you gonna do?
Oh gosh.
So again, it's about balance. Balance don't always look like how we think it looks. Balance doesn't mean 50-50 all the time. Balance doesn't mean you're going to do 50, the other person's going to do 50. Sometimes balance could mean that somebody do 70 and you do 30, so then we can get to 100. It don't always mean 50-50. And I think that's the thing that tricks people sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Balance
Balance don't always require 50-50. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, because even when you think about it, even if it was 50-50, the enjoyment is like a seesaw.
Right.
A seesaw is only fun when you're going up and down.
Right.
If you're just sitting there, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell's going on here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was a kid, you enjoy that seesaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.